Tuesday, January 9th. And so I'm off to get lunch for Joe and I. And then don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the day. But I thought I would hop on today and talk about like some personal goals. I know that's going around. I've seen it on some of my friends' Facebook pages where they have personal and business goals, like work goals and stuff. And one, she has a bucket with clothespins and stuff, and so she's got personal and business goals. And I thought I'd get on and talk about some personal, and I might do a visual board or something so I can keep myself on track and remind myself and stuff. But one of my goals, which is also my New Year's resolution, is to be a better me, to put myself first and then my husband. You know, my husband comes before drama and stuff. So if I can be a better me for both me and then for my marriage, be a better wife, and then, you know, from there it'll bleed over into family, work, friends, be a better me, not let people manipulate me, not fall into the crowds of people who love to manipulate, who control, who cause drama and stuff. So if, you know, my goal is to be a better me, not to fall into that this year. Another goal I have is to be a more active person. Not necessarily healthy active, but a more active person. You know, instead of sitting on my couch all day long when I have a day off, you know, get up, go walk. You know, instead of taking that bottle of soda, you drink some more water, juice or something, you know. Make an active change to have a better lifestyle, and, you know, with that comes being a better me. Instead of being the lazy person, be the active person, who, you know, who goes out and, you know, gets a friend, says, hey, let's go walk around the park, or, you know, let's do a day trip somewhere and walk around and sightsee and stuff, you know. Let's see, what else do I have? I know, I have another one. To actually travel someplace new. My mother-in-law plans on, you know, since Joe and I couldn't go to Florida this year, she wanted to take us somewhere this year. And so we're going to, the plan is to go to the Grand Canyon this spring, but yes, that's new for me, but I want to do someplace new that my husband and I have not been to, that we choose to go to, you know. Like if he and I were to go someplace, you know, maybe go to California or New Orleans or something. Him and I go someplace we haven't been. Or maybe he and I might do an international trip. That would be fun. We've both always wanted to go to Germany and Ireland. It's another semi-nice day. It's not sunny and hot, but it's about 45 degrees outside. Cloudy, yeah. So hopefully more snow will melt and I don't ever have to look at it again this year. Probably will. We'll probably have another storm. but here's to hoping no more snow until December. I'm on my way to get lunch again. So I feel like that's all I do is eat, and eat some more. So last night, I actually wrote down my goals for the year. So I can remember when I actually do a visual board or whatever I decide to do to keep myself on track for these goals. So I only have a list of like 4 or 5 items, and if I think of more, I'll add them in, but I mean, I'm not going to get overzealous and write out a list, like a 3-page list or something of goals to do. Although another one I should put in is signing up for classes. I meant to sign up for an online class this semester, but with everything going on, I think I've passed the sign up date. But when I get home, I have to look into that and see. Maybe tomorrow I can go up to the college and... So I met up with a friend to pick something up because I ordered something through her personal business. She's a pure romance consultant, and so I ordered something and met up with her since I was in... I would rather pick it up than have it shipped to the house right now, because some people just do not need to see that coming through with how crazy it is at the farm. Sorry. I'm also coordinating with another friend to go to New York either late March, early April to a David Bowie Expo, which will be fun. It's up in New York. And so we're planning like a long weekend to go do that. She got tickets for us, which yay. So that's gonna be like a happy birthday to us, girls' weekend type thing. So that should prove to be fun and interesting. I should probably check that message she just sent me. Since I do everything on my phone, I record, I edit, I post from my phone, because I don't need to be carrying around a chunky camera. And for me, in my lifestyle, a phone is easier, because then it's less things to worry about. If I could ever get my laptop fixed and then figure out how to edit on the computer, I could very easily input all my videos in and edit that way. But I've yet to figure out iMovie on the computer. I've yet to figure out any movie editing on the computer, because, yeah. Although I did find out my school, the community college, offers like a YouTuber course. It's like a non-credit course or something. I'm going to try and see if they have it over the summer, and see if maybe like take a class or 2 over the summer, and if that can be one of the ones I take that, and maybe that'll help with the editing on the computer and everything else. And yeah, we should see where life takes us. So my next couple months are kind of crazy hectic with Joe, and all of his stuff should be done the day before Valentine's Day, and then we're moving again, and then I'm hosting a pure romance party. My friend's coming over to do the party, but it's going to be held at my house. So fun. And then March or April, I'll do this David Bowie Expo, which I cannot believe it's been 2 years yesterday since he passed away. I remember when the news came through and my husband was upset. I cried. I really cried, because he's the one artist I can remember from my early childhood enjoying, because I grew up watching The Labyrinth, and so that's how I got introduced to his music. And so earliest memories, I can remember him. And then, I got listening and exposed to Peter Gabriel, Jethro Tull, Styx, rap through my sister, the oldies through my dad, the Irish Rovers and stuff through my mom. So I was exposed to a lot of music and a lot of artists, a lot of old school artists, still not old school, but artists from the 40s and the 50s and 60s. And David Bowie, he changed music. He was a big force on paving for a lot of stuff. Not saying he's the ultimate music guy or anything, but he did change a lot. He paved a lot in the music industry, and so that is awesome. And he was just an awesome guy. I wish I was able to go to at least one concert of his growing up. Maybe meeting him once or something. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Hit subscribe down below. Also hit the bell if you want your notifications. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Comment any ideas of what you want me to do. I'm gathering some story times, because story times are big right now on YouTube. So I'm going to try and do a couple story times. I have a couple other video ideas of things I'm going to talk about in the next couple weeks. So stay tuned for those. I'm going home to eat lunch and finish out farm chores for the day. So hope you enjoyed. Have a nice weekend.